Hi everybody, it's Laura. I want to see where I am on the table. I have my new glasses. So when I had the stroke about 3 weeks ago, and I went to the eye doctors, he did some looking and did some tests and all that. The damage is not done to the eyes. Of course, I needed glasses anyways, but the damage is there's damage in the brain that has to do with the eyes. So he did my glasses based on what my vision is, and I can tell you, going down the road, I can see. There's no double vision, no blurriness, but because it is a brain damage to my vision, not to the eyes themselves, I still, with the bifocals, I am having difficulty seeing with the bifocals. Okay. With that being said, I knew that going into it when he got my glasses done and I got them back. And it could be that it's going to take a little while, but I knew going into it when I got my glasses, it could be irreversible because it is the brain that we're working with, or I could get partial back or something like that. So I have, where I'm at is my distance vision is so much better. Alan has not taken me to drive yet. But I know riding I can see. And I'll tell you something, my left eye I have not been able to see because it is a lazy eye. It does not focus. Alan was like, "Are you sure they're your glasses?" Because they look different than they did when I picked them out, because in the room you pick them out on, it's so bright and there's so many lights, and they look a little darker. But I closed my right eye and I looked at the building we were walking up to, and I could, honest to God, read a sign on the building, even the tiny little words. And I was like, trust me, these are my glasses. I was shocked. So, the new eye doctor I went to in Nevada, thumbs up. Now, I'm going to make a piece of jewelry and I'm going to see how I do. No guarantees. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to grab whatever tray that is, because I've been cleaning up, moving things. I do want to show you something I got from Tina. In my recent baggie, I bought a bunch of stuff from her for filming and just stuff for myself. This is a tray with the little baggies in it. And I have a dish over here. When I'm done filming, I drop all my earrings in it, and then it seems like I lose earrings, and I'm like, why is there only one earring? Now I can literally, when I'm done, bag up the little earrings that I'm done with and put them in the tray. I am so glad she set that aside for me. Now, let me go get that tray of beads over there. Let's see what's in it. Let's make something with it. Why did I pick this tray of beads of all beads? I remember these beads. This is why I didn't do anything with them. Okay. I do love these. I bought more of these. And I really didn't like these. These look awful dirty. Those are too big. You know what? Let's just take these. These are I'm still learning a sweet spot in these bifocals, which that's the part I'm having a hard time with. Malaysia Jade dyed quartz round beads. All right, we're gonna work with these. We're just gonna keep it a simple bracelet, guys. Getting back into this, I'm just gonna pull a few of these. I know what I want to do with those. Half of this box came with gold stuff and silver, and I was like, I put those in out of my own thing. I think I want to make the focal with this flower. Let's do that. Let's do that. Do I have a gold? Or do we want to use that flower? No, it's too much gold. Too much gold. Okay, let's just go with it, guys. Okay. So this is my plan. And I'm going to put this right here beside me. And you know what? I started clearing off my desk and I took everything off it. So we're going to do kind of like that and maybe like that. Let me go get my... Okay, I gotta go get all of my other stuff. Hold on. Okay, I decided to use a bigger clasp. I've got my... Actually, I have right next to me a huge old piece of wire, and I'm not sure why. We're going to use a part of this. Get that. We're going to open our strand. Get some beads off. And we're going to need a couple of those. And one of those. Okay. Let's go ahead and string this. I still have not found my good clips. I don't know what I did with them. Well, I really don't want to trust that too much, but alright, I want to put some seed beads on here at the very... Oh, I have some out. I don't need any more. So, I usually have a pile of seed beads already on my thing. Okay, I definitely need to get used to these bifocals. So there's one. And then I'm just going to start beading. And I'm going to put a seed bead on, like, between each one. I want to make sure it's a seed bead. Yes. And how big is that area? I'll just measure that whole thing and let's see. What that is. And so we are at just under 2.5 inches. Okay. So and 2 of those are not quite an inch, so 2.5. So basically 3. Alright, so I think what we're going to do is one more. Probably going to need more seed beads, but we'll get them down here. I don't know where you're at on the camera. Okay, we're good. Here's the hole. I probably still need like a little magnifying glass. That is an inch. And then I want to put one of these flowers and then a seed bead. Now we're going to put maybe only 2 more. We'll see. We'll see how much it comes to. One of these doesn't have a hole, and I think it's that one. Try it again. Yeah, he doesn't have a hole. I should have put him right in the garbage, but I did not. Let's see how much that measures up against all of this. For right now, we are at 4 inches. I'll be adding 2 inches to 6 inches. That is perfect measurement. Okay, so that's what we're going to finish doing. That is our pattern. I might switch this out. I don't know. Because 6 inches. He's an inch, and I'm going to be using lobster clasp. Or not lobsters, but these. If you line up everything end to end, you can pretty much tell how much you're going to have. So I already have 6 inches, and I'm going to be basically adding, no, that's way too big. Okay. So we need to go with a smaller clasp, which I have right here. It's 1.5 inches. That's still kind of long, isn't it? So let's take these off. Well, no. Only do 1 flower. I think we'll only do 1 flower. Let's see how that adds up. That gives me 3 inches, plus there's going to be seed beads between them. And then we're adding not quite 2 inches. That's only 5. Why did that take away so much? Am I reading the wrong number? 4. Oh, I forgot to add. I'm an idiot. So a little over 3, and then I have to add two inches. It is 5. Not quite 7. Okay, we're going to go with this. So we're going to reverse this. We're going to add only one flower in the middle. I'm putting the pointy side this way. You can tell I haven't beaded in a while, guys. Up, 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 up. Come on, where's the hole? Where's the hole? That, and I'm kind of in a bit of a time crunch. Seed bead. Flower. Seed bead. I need 2 of these. Oh, are you kidding me? I should have known better. Go a little more gently. Need seed bead. Red bead. With a little divot towards it. Seed bead. Red bead. Seed bead. Red bead. Come on, little dude. Seed bead. Red bead. Now let's close it up. We're going to put a clamshell. Make sure I did 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Flower, flower, flower. So this end is getting a clamshell. And I need my... They're here. I just got to locate them. Ta-da! Crimpy. Put the crimpy down. Take my flat nose pliers, squeeze it flat. Well, I didn't get it on there very straight, but that's okay. Give it a tug, pull it up, give it a tug, close him, give him just a gentle hug, tight. And this one we're going to open up, let it go all the way down, pick up the crimp tube, let it go down inside of there. I'm going to lay my red pliers down. I'm going to use the curve of the handle of the red pliers to curl my bracelet so it's not poker straight. I'm going to find that crimp tube, get a hold of it, put it down in there, and then, whoops, I didn't have it. And then squeeze it. Give it a good nice squeeze all the way across. I want to make sure it's around that wire. because I can't see it. All right, now we're going to give it a clip. Close it. Give it a little hug. Nice tight squeeze. Now we're going to put on our small jump ring. I got 2 jump rings out. I'm not sure why the little ones, but that's okay. I'm going to put on, right there's the closure. Small jump ring. Put our bracelet on. Put our clasp on. And we're going to close it. It's not quite there. Yep, I definitely am going to need a magnifying glass. Alright, and then I'm going to take the bigger jump ring. It's right there. Open it. Put it on. Close it. Too far that way. Still too far. Goodness gracious. Oh, underneath it. There we go. All right. And then we have a really pretty floral pink bracelet. Yay! Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. And it was just pulling out whatever I had handy. And I'll talk to all of you guys down in the comments below. Bye, everybody.